Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. My name is Rachel from the Turtle Journal. Welcome to my weekly Facebook Live. I have some new products to show you again this morning. Spring is starting to spring. It's getting lovely and warm outside. There's lots of flowers blooming. So I have lots of new things I've been adding in the last few weeks. So I have new products to show you again this morning. I showed you some last week and I have some more to show you again today. It's the perfect opportunity to do a bit of a spring clean of all your paper craft supplies. Make some room for some fresh, vibrant, bright, but still vintage style, vintage feel supplies that might, give you some new inspiration while the sun comes out and the flowers are blooming and all sorts of nice stuff. It's lovely outside here today in Adelaide. I think we're going to get to like 20 something today. So let me know what the weather's like where you are in Australia. When you see this later, let me know, say hey in the comments. I'd love to say hello back when you see this later on the replay. If you don't catch it live, you might see it later today at lunchtime or tonight when you're sitting at home in front of the TV or doing some crafting. Leave me a comment and say hello. I have a couple of really cool tech things to tell you about today as well. And I'm not 100% sure one of them is going to work because I tested yesterday so many times and it glitched on me and it worked once and then it stopped working. So this is going to take a bit of getting used to. I probably need to reach out to some tech support for this new software I've just integrated into my Facebook page, which I'm going to tell you about. Good morning, Sharon. I am so glad you are here because you're going to test something for me. Sharon, can you type as a comment hot link or hot links? It doesn't matter if you use S or not, just hot link. I've got this new software I've integrated into my Facebook page where it should send you all the links I'm going to talk about into your Facebook Messenger when you type a comment in here in this live. If you type the comment hot link, that's it, Sharon, just like that. See what happens in the next minute if you get a message in Messenger with a heap of links. It worked yesterday for me 3 times, but every time I had to reset it and then it stopped working again. So I just figured it out myself. I probably need to read their tutorials and watch some videos to see what it is I did wrong. Because this morning I tried it again and it wouldn't send me the links. I thought, it worked yesterday and then it stopped. But moving forward, this new software I'm paying for, I need to get working, means that if you comment hot link or hot links inside the live, when I'm on live, or even when you see it later on replay, you should get in Facebook Messenger a list of the links I've talked about without me posting each individual one here. And then you can go find them really easily when you're looking to shop some products I've talked about. You can find them in Facebook Messenger from a message from the Turtle Journal. So let me know if it worked, Sharon, or didn't work, if you've got something in Facebook Messenger with a heap of links from me or not. Like I said, yesterday it worked a few times for me, but this morning I just tried it 5 minutes ago and it didn't work. So I don't know. But I'm determined to get it to work because I think it's so clever if I can get it to work. So, but my backup plan, it worked. Yes, Sharon, hooray, it worked. So good. I'm glad to hear it. Great. Okay. Hopefully that means it will work for everybody today. When you see this, if you jump on now and I see you and say, hey, when you see this later, put the comment here, hot link or hot links. I don't think I've added it. It doesn't matter how you spell it. It doesn't matter if you do one word hot link or 2 like Sharon did. Then fingers crossed it works for everybody, Sharon. I know. You should get a message in Messenger with the links I'm going to talk to you about today as like a single message instead of me posting comments and you having to sift through the comments to find the products. Good morning, Colleen. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Colleen. Colleen, I was just telling everybody you'll get to listen again on the replay if you catch the last couple of seconds if you've missed it. If you type the word or a comment here, a hot link, you should get a message to Facebook Messenger with all the links I talk about. So this is what I'm going to do each week now moving forward if it works, particularly if it works. If not, I'm going to have to work out some of the tech glitches to get it to work consistently because it sort of worked for me sometimes, but then it stopped working. So let's see how that works. But my backup plan is, let me give you this link here. This link I would like to give you just here anyway, but you should have this also on the links. If you type hot link here, you'll get a message in Messenger with all of the links I'm going to talk about. But here's one of them I wanted to give you. That's the one. So I've started a list you can join to get SMS alerts when I go live. So I know when I go live, some of you guys don't even get the notifications. Facebook can be terrible with notifications of when people go live and when they don't, or you get a notification like, I don't know, like 5 or 10 minutes into me going live. And because the times I've been going live have been a little bit scattered over winter, hopefully they'll be more regular. But I thought, what if you got an SMS from me telling you I was going live? So if you wanted to jump on this list, it's just for SMS and it's only for the live. So I'm not going to SMS you when I have a new product or I have a sale. You're not going to hear from me, you know, for other marketing things. I'm not going to be advertising to you stuff over SMS. I know some companies do that. I don't know. I find that really annoying to get an SMS with an ad. So I'm not going to use your mobile number for anything else. But if you would like an SMS when I'm about to go live, then jump on this list. So if you follow that link, and also if you type the comment here, hot link, you'll get the link also to Messenger. So you'll have it with a bunch of other links. So it should be there too. But if you want to just grab it here, then fill out the form there. Just put your first and last name and your mobile number. And then on Tuesday or whenever I go live, I can send you an SMS. And you'll know then when I'm about to go live, rather than like relying on Facebook to give you a notification, because it doesn't seem to do a great job. And I know lots of people seem to miss the notifications of me going live. I thought that might be super helpful. Like I said, I won't use your mobile for anything else. It would just be for an SMS that I'm going live. That's the only thing I would send you an SMS for. So if you wanted to, I encourage you to jump on that list. And then next week, I'll send an SMS. So when you see this later on the replay, like I said, type the word hot link in the comment and you should get all the links from this morning in Messenger. But if you don't, then there's a link there too to jump onto the SMS list. Similarly, if you type the word hot link in here later on when you see it and you don't get all the links to Messenger, it doesn't seem to work, let me just give you a link to the newly released products on my website, because that's what I'm talking about this morning. So they're the only sort of two major links. But if you get the SMS, if you get the Messenger from me, it'll have lots of different links in there, all individualized and explained. Whereas if that doesn't work, then at least you've got the links here to the new products I'm going to show you. Okay, so that's a couple of tech things. The whole commenting hot link thing, software integration thing that I think is working. At least it worked for Sharon. Colleen, if you type hot link for me in the comment, I'd be interested to see whether you get a Messenger message from me with the links attached. That would be helpful if you wanted to type that in there. I'd be interested to know if you get a Messenger or not. Also, the SMS sign-up list. So the two tech things I was very busy trying to get sorted out yesterday. And so I thought that would be helpful for you guys to have something in Messenger and helpful to be on the SMS list if you wanted to get an SMS notification I'm going to go live. Yeah, cool, Colleen. Let me know if you get something in Messenger or if it doesn't work. Hopefully it does, and that would be 2 out of 2. Sharon and you both work. That would be great. Okay, let me show you some new things. I showed you some new stuff last week, and I have a couple of new things to show you this morning as well. All sort of, I'm thinking about spring, and some of these things are not really super spring related, but I'm just, it worked, Colleen. Yes, that's wonderful. Good. Okay, this might just be me that it was glitching with yesterday, and I got it worked out. That's great. Thank you, Colleen. That's good to know it worked for both of you. I'm so happy. It's great when tech works the way it's meant to work. Saves a lot of hassle and headache and drama. So let me show you a couple of things. One thing I want to show you first is sort of new and then sort of not new. So as you know, on my website, I have a lot of stickers and a lot of them are butterfly stickers and a lot are flower stickers. So I have a new color of butterfly stickers. So let me show you. These are all the butterfly stickers that I have. There are 5 different color versions of butterfly stickers on the website, and this one here is new. So this one here is called Emerald. So emerald butterflies. This was just a little extra new thing I added. It wasn't a giant release, not anything major. All of these other butterflies I already had, but I got some green ones. I thought they'd be perfect just to add another little color option to what I already have. So I already have Ashen, Lavender, Monarch, and Majestic. And Majestic is very spring too because of all the colors. So then I've added this new one called Emerald. So let me open it and show you. They are just all greens and blues. They're very, very beautiful. I've got so many things sitting here. I'm running out of room already. Let me move that out of the way. There we go. So I'll open this one and show you what they look like. Where's the emerald? Here we go. And I used some in a layout yesterday, and someone has bought a pack already, so they found them on the website. Since they're in the newly released section, they've already grabbed a set. So I've sold a set of these already. So I put them on the website yesterday. Check those out. How stunning are they? That is so beautiful. The green is so pretty, very spring. And I love these stickers. They're so detailed. There's lots and lots of pretty color going on with these stickers. Actually, that works better here, didn't it? And there's lots of colors in that one. So you can see that's got some greens and a bit of oranges and blues as well. Some of them are a little, and then some of them you can see get a side-on version of it. Look at the pretty patterns in the wings on them too. So these are called Emerald. You get 20 stickers in these sets. So, and I should have looked up the price. I can't remember. I want to say it's $8.40. I think they're $8.40 a set. And you get 20 stickers. Look how sweet they are. I love butterflies and I love flowers because of how easy they are. You don't have to think too hard about using butterflies or flowers in your project. They just go with everything. It's just so easy to add to any sort of project. So that's called Emerald. They're there's not just green. I probably could have given it a different name that was a little more bluish as well as green, but I liked the name Emerald, and it made me think of emeralds when I saw them. So that's the first little thing I wanted to show you. Is these sweet little butterflies. So now there's 5 in the range with the other colors that I already had as well. So I'll try. I can't really put these back in very well, can I? Let me try, see if I can get these back in the packet. Otherwise, I'm going to have stickers like scattered all over my desk if I don't try and keep them a bit tidy. So I sort of show you them. There we go. So that's called Emerald. It's a new set of butterflies. Super sweet. So easy to add to anything. It's not hard to add butterflies to your project. And I thought that would be a great little spring addition, is some really sweet greenish and bluish butterflies to add to the other butterfly colors that I already have. So that's the first new thing I wanted to show you. The next thing I wanted to show you is, let me show you a little layout. So I put some of those flowers on a layout yesterday that I did. So you can see how beautiful they are. They really just finished projects off so nicely. I love butterflies and flowers for that reason. I just think it adds, something super special when you finished a project, just to add a few butterflies or a few flowers on as well. And it's so classic vintage, style and design is to have flowers and butterflies. It's really easy to do, and you're not going to go wrong, I don't think, with flowers or butterflies. The other thing to show you is some new flowers. So these bloom flowers are the existing ones that I have. So there's now 5 in the range of bloom flowers, or bloom sticker flowers. So there was 4 before, and now there's 5. Oh, Sharon loves them. Yay, I'm so glad, Sharon. This is a new set here. It's called Daisy Days. So they're all very sweet daisies in here. Lots of them are white. A lot of the pack is white, but there's also a few yellow. And then a couple of weeks ago, Sweet Sunshine came back in stock too. These two are just so perfect. They look incredible. They're just so subtle and sweet and really, really lovely. Perfect for spring paper crafting. So let me show you the daisy ones and what they look like. These have went on the website. Actually, I think I put these up on the website last week. I can't remember. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday, I reckon. I think they've been up there for a few days. So this set here is called Daisy Days. Look at that. Aren't they sweet? Lots of daisies. Again, you get 20 stickers in the set, and they're pretty different. Like you might get a couple of these that are identical because they're just easy to use daisies. Like you can't have too many daisies, but most of them have a different sort of pattern to them. Ooh, and a different like stem and a different sort of petal arrangement and all sorts of stuff. So they look nicer when they're all spread out. You can see them sort of on my desk a bit better. So there's Daisy Days. That's a new set of stickers again. And there you get 20 in the set of those. Oh, cool, Sharon. Me too. How sweet are they? They're so lovely. And there's a couple of yellow ones in here too. Not many, though. You don't get many yellow. Most of them are white. Look how beautiful that is. It's so sweet and subtle. It's just really lovely. Like a really nice spring feel to them, and really bright and cheerful. But still, like I said, still gives you a classic vintage style. You can use those in all your vintage paper craft projects. So that's called Daisy Days. So that is another new sticker set for spring Thought they'd make the perfect little spring addition to my range. Like I said, I have been going a little new product crazy the last couple of weeks, and I have so many. I still have a lot more, actually. I still have more products I need to show you and put on the website in the next few weeks, but I'll get around to it eventually. So there's always new things coming. I like to have lots of new things, but not a giant range. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got some products on the website on sale at the moment. If you have a look, you'll see some things on sale, because I'm sort of trying to get rid of some stock and clear it out to make room for the new things. So I don't like to have hundreds and hundreds of products all the time available, but I do like to have new things often for you to keep things interesting and to give you new supplies and new options and new creative ideas and avenues, and then sort of put other things that I've had for a long time on sale and move them along, make room for all the new things as well. So spring's the perfect time for that. I've been new product sampling, shopping crazy. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, Sharon, that's so true. Oh, I'm making daisy chains. Yes, it does. It definitely does, doesn't it? So that's a new set there called Daisy Days. So it goes with the bloom range. So now there's 5 options to choose from. If you grab all 5, you actually end up with 100 stickers. All 5 of these flower sets gives you 100 stickers. It's crazy amount of stickers. You'll be set for any occasion of crafting you could ever come up with. Be something in there to suit whatever it is you are doing. Also, in case you, there's a separate section on the separate listing on the website for Australiana stickers. And I haven't shown you these ones in a long time, but this set here is called Wildflowers. And it reminds me of wildflowers, particularly in WA. Friends went to WA recently and came back with some incredible photos of all the wildflowers you can find in WA. So this set here reminds me of WA wildflowers. So this is called Australiana stickers, and then Australiana leaves as well. So you've got some like rainforest, palms, and all sorts of things in there, and some eucalyptus leaves in there too. So that's another 2 sets just to quickly show you that's very similar to the bloom ones. They get 20 in there as well, same price, but I sort of just pulled them aside, and they're I've called them Australiana, and these ones here are called bloom. So that's new butterflies and new flowers. What else I was going to show you? Oh yeah, and then the flowers here, I used the Sweet Sunshine flowers here. This was from the August subscription box. So these are Sweet Sunshine flowers here, and also these little sentiment stickers here. They are also brand new. Let me show you those too. So I have some sentiment stickers. Where are they? Right here. Ooh, what's that? Dropping things. Here we go. There's another new set of stickers. Here we go. There's a set of sentiment stickers. I have undenied about sentiment stickers for a long time. Because I'm a bullet journaler, I use my journal for planning and things a lot, not so much for memory keeping and for collage and for art journaling and stuff, but I'm totally getting more into that. So now I have some sentiment stickers that you can add to your layouts with some different words. Good morning, Maxine. Hey, Maxine. Oh, yes. How are you? Oh, good. Same. Yeah, me too. Same here. It's lovely here too. Like 20-something today. It's going to be very, very nice. So sentiment stickers are also new. And I have 3 sets to choose from. There is a set called, which one's this? This one's called Plan a Life. So Plan a Life has some numbers, some days of the week, some months of the year, different numbers, like some numbers with a circle around them, some just numbers on their own. And then a couple of different words that sort of are planner-ish, sort of. So a couple of different things that you might find helpful if you're a bit of a planner like me. Each of these sets comes with 40 stickers, and you get some transparent and some black. So you can see there, some are just clear stickers. They're definitely stickers, so you can pull the back off. And then others of them are black. So these are called everyday sentiment stickers. This set here is called, this one's called Daily Moments. I have to remember when I look at the words in them. This one's called Daily Moments. And the third set, and you can see that's got a typewriter font to it, so it's a bit of typewriter font. The third one is called Poetry, which is a little more rounded, modern sort of looking font with some more poetic words and phrases in that set. 40 stickers in each of these sets that you get. So stickers galore to add little sentiments to your projects. So like I showed you, this one here I did yesterday. This one is using Poetry, because you can see the more rounded font on this one here. And the other one I showed you just before, oh, nearly knocked over on my coffee. The other one I showed you just before is from Everyday Moments. So that one's got more of a typewriter type font to it. Now, the thing is with these sentiment sets, I think they're great value. 40 stickers in here. Some are transparent and some are black. Let me open a set and show you. But the thing is, not many of the sayings in here are regular cliches or regular quotes that you would just use it as is. What I think you'll get the best benefit out of this set is actually cutting them up and putting together your own phrases. Some of the quotes in here are just so cheesy cliche. They're terrible. And then others are really good. So I think you'll find this far more beneficial, this set, if you actually grab a set and cut it and then put your own little sentences and sayings and phrases together based off what's here. But you probably won't use many of them as is. You'll probably find it more useful to cut them up and put them all together in different formats. That's what I found when I've been using them the last few days anyway. So there's some of the black ones, and here's some of the transparent ones as well. I love this typewriter font. It's very funky. It's really chunky. Like, it's got lots of little heavy ink bits to it, like a typewriter, where the ribbon has got a little bit too much ink on it and it's stamped a bit too heavy. And then some are a little paler where the ink is a little bit paler. That's better. So there's some clear ones there. And then some other ones are black background ones. So they're very easy just to trim. So that's what I would suggest is I think you'll find them more beneficial and more use from them if you just use the different words and cut them up and put your own sentences and sentiments and quotes and cliches and memories and all sorts of things and titles together yourself from these sets. But you get 40 pieces, like here's 6. You get 40 in the pack. So there's a lot here. You'll have a lot to work with even just one. Even just one of these sets. I'll drop one. I'll grab that after. Even just one of these sets, you'll have heaps of options in there with 40 different pieces in the set. So that is brand new as well today. So that's called Everyday Sentiment Sticker Set. And there's 3, like I said. So you've got, Daily Moments. You've got Daily Moments, Poetry, and Planner Life. So 3 to choose from. They are also new today. Well, yesterday. I put them on the website yesterday. So they're also new. They're perfect to add to your planner supplies for spring, if you're decluttering all your other stuff to make room for more. And surely that's it. No, it's one more thing to show you that's new. I told you I've been busy doing new things. Okay, this one I'm particularly excited about because I think it's just handy to have. You can't go wrong with nice papers. And the Flora Collect pattern papers, which I got 2 new ones a few weeks ago. These are newish to the range or the color options for the Flora Collect pattern papers. This one here particularly I think is great for spring. I think this one just screams a spring paper crafting. This one's called Parisian Garden. So the link is there as well for Parisian Garden. If you type hot link as a comment here on the live, you should get a message to your Facebook Messenger with all the links I'm talking about. And one of the links will be to Parisian Garden pattern papers. You see they're double-sided. You get 40 in a pack. So 40 sheets in these. But what do you need with pattern paper? When you have pattern paper, you need some cardstock. And for me, because I'm a journaler, I do a bit of scrapbooking, but not as much as I used to a long time ago. I much more do journaling now. And lots of you guys do different types of paper craft. And lots of you are journalists and collages and art journalists and all sorts of things like that, is some cardstock. But cardstock that's a good size, that's not giant, because I hate cutting cardstock up. I hate to cut cardstock up. Drives me nuts to have a big sheet of cardstock I need to trim. This is new cardstock. This cardstock is called Textured Cardstock Stack. You get a chunk here of cardstock in some different options. How beautiful is the cover of these notebooks, these little notepads as well? You could totally use these covers after you have used, look at that, see, it's all pretty glittery, sort of metallic gold on the front. How sweet is that? So these are called Textured Cardstock Stacks, and I have been on the lookout for cardstock to add to the Turtle Journal for such a long time. I came across these from a wholesaler, and I knew that was just what I needed. A couple of things I love about these Textured Cardstock Stacks is they're textured, so you get a different variety in each, which I will show you. But also the size. Like I said, I hate to cut down 12 by 12 cardstock. I just find it annoying. I'd just rather grab smaller pieces out that are already cut and use them. Because if you're a scrapbooker, you can still use these and you just layer them and you add that to your layout and you create what you want on a big 12 by 12. That's easy to do. But if you're into all other types of paper crafting, then these are just a helpful size to have already cardstock. They're A6. So they're basically half an A5, these little stacks I've called them. And each of them has 50 sheets. So you get 50 cardstock pieces in each of these. And there's 4 to choose from. So the names are very boring. I just called them green. All I called it, green. And this one's browns and blues and reds. So not real creative with the names because I was just like hanging out to get them on the website for you. I've used these so much in the last week since I got them delivered. Honestly, I can't tell you how helpful it is to have cardstock to hand that's already a super helpful size. And they're textured. There's some different cardstocks in here. Some of them have got a bit of a ribbed pattern to them. You can there you go. You can kind of see that's like an ivory color. And some of them are more just a nice textured cardstock feel. A couple might have, where's one? I'm sure there's one in here. Yeah. This one has like some fibers in the paper. So it's got a bit of a speckled look to it with some fibers in the paper as well. And each of these sets has a few different color options in that sort of style. So this one's browns, and you get several of each. So in the browns, I haven't actually counted them to see, but in the browns, you might have 8 or 9 different colors and different patterns to the paper. You'll get a few of each then to make up the 50, and there's white in here too. Each of these stacks also has some more versatile generic whites or ivories. So it's not just all browns, this one. You've got some whites and ivories as well in this little stack. How versatile is that too to take with you when you're crafting and doing things? Morning, Susan. Nice to see you. Good morning. It's so handy to take with you to do your paper craft projects if you're on the go. And I just love that you just flick through and find one that you want and you just tear it out and use it. So you don't have to cut up a big 12 by 12 and have other bits and pieces lying around as well. If you need a bigger piece, you just use a couple of sheets. Otherwise, you've just got a really handy size for so many types of crafting, particularly all the sort of size books many of us use in our crafting, from Traveler's Notebook all the way to like a 12 by 12. You'll find these so handy to have. I have honestly been out looking for cardstock for quite a while. And then I finally came across this, honestly, totally by random from one of my regular wholesalers. And I grabbed heaps of them because I just knew it was something the Turtle Journal range lacked. Was some just generic patterned, beautiful textured cardstocks. So this one here is called green. So you can see here there's some green, but you've also got some white and some ivory in here as well. So you have a few different colors in the one little stack. Oh yeah, it would. Yeah, it definitely would, Sharon. Yes, it would. So true. Absolutely it would. This one here is blues. This one's blues, but it's also has a couple of purple in it as well. This is beautiful for spring and summer. Hey, these colors, perfect for beach type things as well. So this one's called blues. I'll just flick through those. You can see there's a purple in there too, but also some whites. And you can see the texture on those papers as well. So they're textured cardstocks. And this one here is reds. And this one just screams Christmas all over. So there's some reds in here and browns as well. And there's some bright red and there's more cherry, like muted, darker, velvety sort of reds as well, and some whites you can see here too. So this is Christmassy paper crafting set for some cardstock, that little set there too. So this is new. I was really looking forward to showing you these. I do love stickers. Stickers are my favorite thing, but you need a good base to start from. So pattern papers and cardstock never go astray. And this is just so helpful to have this size. I've got all of these sitting on my desk and they're just handy to pull out and use without needing to get my paper trimmer out and cut down giant sheets and store giant sheets too. It's just a pain in the neck. And I love how sweet the front of these is too, because I'll be able to use that for some things as well. That is also new. So that's the last new thing I'll just show you. It's called Textured Cardstock Stack. Then 50 pages in each of those. And I think the GSM is pretty standard for cardstock. I'm going to say it's about 150. It might be slightly less when I think about a printer paper. Maybe it's more like 120, perhaps something like that. It's not crazy thick for sure, but it is a cardstock paperweight. So that is also new. That must be everything I have that's new to show you this morning. Let me check my list because I don't want to miss anything. Yes, that's all the new things. The only other thing I want to show you was an update on my spring, yes, seasonal pack spring. They sold out a couple of days ago, and I have a few more back in stock. I've made some more. So if you missed out on the seasonal packs spring, when I had them, I talked about them only last week. They sold out, and now I've restocked them. So there's I think there's 3 or 4 left now in stock of the seasonal packs for spring, which is just a mixture of papers and stickers, all just here, all in a little mixture, in a little bundle. No instructions, no kit, nothing. Just some really handy spring papers and stickers for you to sort of start your paper crafting and get you some inspiration for spring going. So there's a few of these now on the website. They were sold out, but I've added some more. They would go perfect with like a sentiment set. Ooh, a sentiment set, and one of those would go so nicely together. And a new pack of stickers. So some butterflies maybe, because in these packs, I don't reckon there's many butterflies. I think the stickers in here are mostly floral. So if you grabbed one of those, then add yourself a set of the emerald butterflies to it as well. And that'll be a really great little bundle with some sentiment stickers or something, or some cardstock. There's heaps of flowers in these sets, but no butterflies really. So you might want to add some butterflies to one of these. So they are updated. They sold out, but I've got a few extra made up for spring. And I have some coming for Halloween. I know 2 of you mentioned last week about Halloween, and I'm really, really excited for the Halloween ones. I've got the stock on its way here. I don't even like Halloween, and I never do Halloween paper crafting, but I found some really interesting Halloween papers and stickers. So I'm really looking forward to getting them too and using them. So they'll be coming in the next couple of weeks as well, because that's the next sort of holiday coming up before Christmas. And that's the last thing I think I needed to update you on. So just to recap, there are new butterfly stickers and new flower stickers and a new sentiment stickers and new cardstock, and off the back of last week where I talked about mulberry papers and puffy stickers as well. But most excitingly, if you for all of you who've jumped on recently and see this later on, just to recap, if you type a comment here, hot link or hot links, you should get a link or a little message from me to your Facebook Messenger with a copy of all the links I've talked about. So then you've got them all there in Messenger from me instead of needing to scroll through the comments to find the products I talked about. If you type a comment here, hot links, you will get a messenger from me automatically like magic with the links included. And lastly, if you'd like to get an SMS reminder next time I go live, because Facebook's not great at notifications, then fill out the notification form, the SMS notification form. That's the only thing I will use your mobile number for. It's just an SMS to let you know I'm going live. I won't use it for anything else. You won't get other, messages from me about sales and things like that. It will just be, you'll get one from me saying I'm about to go live. Then fill out the form here, the sign up form, and you'll get an SMS from me so you know I'm about to go live. Oh, good, Susan. Susan, you totally need to be on the SMS list. And then you'll get an SMS from me, and then the time difference won't matter anymore. It'll be so easy for everybody who's not in Adelaide, which is 99% of you. You'll just get an SMS from me to know I'm about to go live rather than trying to work out the time difference to get the time right on a Tuesday or whatever day of the week it is. So that's a couple of things. So if you comment hot link here, let me know if it works when you see this on the replay later, for those of you who are at work or catch it later tonight. Or if it doesn't work, I'd equally like to know that too, so I can try and investigate what's going wrong. But jump on the SMS reminder list, and then you'll hear from me like next Tuesday morning, and you'll know exactly what time I'm about to go live. Thank you for all your support, everybody. Next week, we're going to do a reveal of the September subscription box. And tomorrow night, I've got a Zoom with all the subscribers. So if you're a subscriber to the Turtle Treasure Box, you should have had 2 emails from me inviting you to a Zoom tomorrow night. So if you haven't got those emails, go check your junk or your spam. If you can't find them and you're a Turtle Treasure Box subscriber, send me an email and I'll send you the link to the Zoom for tomorrow night. Have a lovely Tuesday, everybody. I hope you get to enjoy some sunshine where you are, and I'll see you next time.